All right, we are here at Dominion Gym. The first fight is getting ready to start up, but we have a great fighter that we want to talk to before all the action gets started. How about you give us your name?
My name's Sebastian Arista.
All right, excellent, Sebastian. Now, you are a fighter. Your fight got canceled tonight, right?
Yes, sir.
So what happened with that? How does it feel whenever you've trained so hard and your fight gets canceled?
It can be pretty disheartening for the most part, but, I'm really just here to have a good time. So, being able to watch my friends and everyone else compete, it means just as much to me as getting in there at the same time.
Now, you said you're cornering a fighter tonight. Now, which fighter are you cornering?
His name's Abel Galindo. We both fight out of Janjiro Muay Thai.
Okay, and so Abel, he's fighting Juan Gomez. Now, do you guys get to know anything about the fighter that you're going to fight, or is this just he's walking in here and he's going to learn in the ring?
It's a walk-in, learning the ring experience.
So, do you like that? Do you prefer to learn something about your fighter or see them fight before, or do you like just the motion of feeling them out as you're fighting?
From my own personal experience, I love just to get in there and feel them out, because that's what fighting is at the end of the day, just trying not to get hit and hit the other guy. But I can definitely see where a lot of fighters like to study their opponent and try to figure out the things that they do best, so that when they get into the ring, they can do the best that they can do against that.
Okay. So, Sebastian, how long have you been training?
I've only been training for a year.
Really?
Yeah, 3 days ago was my 1 year anniversary.
No way. So what got you started? What made you decide you want to start fighting?
I don't even know. One day my cousin would just get in the car. I was like, okay. And then I found myself in the gym, and ever since that, I just can't get out of it.
Oh, man, that is exciting. So we've got action going on right now. Ariel Wallwin versus Alec Duke. Now, both of these fighters are from Dominion Gym. So have you seen these fighters before? Do you know anything about them?
Nope, I have never seen these fighters before, but I've heard that Dominion Gym produces some great boxers.
Yeah.
Great fighters in general, but definitely some great boxers.
Okay. So you are a Muay Thai fighter. I can tell by your shorts that that's kind of something that you specialize in.
Yes, sir. But I love all types of fighting. Honestly, I think I like boxing just a little bit more, just because of the art form and just the type of mentality it takes for it. To me, I think of it like a chess game.
Mm-hmm.
But Muay Thai, I love it because stand and bang. Let's see who's the strongest.
That's right. You got your elbows, you got your fists, you got your knees, and your feet. And that's one of those things. So, you've been training now. You said for a year.
Yes, sir.
What are you looking forward to? Like, what is the long-term vision? Is this something just stay active, stay healthy, or do you want to someday become a professional fighter?
I would love to become a professional fighter. Honestly, I think having a one arm and being a one arm fighter, it really not only just says something to myself, but says something to a lot of other people, and especially kids who have the same problem as a limb difference or anything in general. Anybody can do anything they want to do. I just really love fighting, and I'd love to maybe one day fight for a title or a belt or just represent my city in general.
Okay, excellent. Now, there is already a fighter that's fighting professionally that has one arm. Are you familiar with that fighter?
Yep. Jake Peacock. He fights for Lion. And then there's Nick Newell, who fights in Bellator.
Excellent.
Yep.
So I didn't know about Jake, but I know about Nick Newell. And, Nick is one of those fighters that I've followed for a very long time because of the fact that he is, a one-arm fighter that has had a lot of success in wrestling. And he had his shot at the UFC, and he lost by decision. But now he's fighting in Bellator, and he won his first fight.
Yep. Yeah, he's doing great. I really look up to him. He's a great mentor. I had hit up Jake Peacock not that long ago and asked him, how he works out his limb difference, and he gave me some great advice. And it just means a lot that those guys are very personal and love to talk to fans.
So, what were some of the advice that Jake gave you about how, at being a one-arm fighter, how do you accommodate against?
I know a lot of people do weight training, but for only having one arm, we have to do resistance bands. So I do a lot of resistance bands work and just trying to keep a good mind about everything and staying confident and just keep working hard. That's really what matters, because you never know.
Yeah. Now, is this something that happened at birth, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So, this is something that I would assume that having to work harder than other people at other things has really given you a spirit to work hard, and training is not anything new for you because you work hard regardless, right?
Yeah, I feel like it gives me that little bit of extra fire that some people may not have. But, a lot of people fight for a lot of different reasons, whether it be for themselves or for their family. For me, it's for mom, and for everyone else who has something like me.
That's awesome. That's super inspiring. Something I wanted to ask you. So, how many fights have you had so far?
I've had 4 fights in total, 2 smokers, 2 amateurs. I've only lost once, but it was on decision, and I did an illegal kick. It was kind of dumb. But I've had 1 knockout, though.
You've got a knockout?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so tell me about the knockout. Set it up for me. Like what?
So, you know, he was a crazy fighter, you know, like rushing in on me since the beginning of the bell. And the first 2 rounds, you know, I was keeping him away, you know, doing some boxing, hitting him with some leg kicks. And I was winning the rounds, obviously. And come the 3rd round, he kicks me in my nuts. And I fall on the ground, I get up, I'm mad, and he hits me in my stomach with a kick, and I block it, and I fake the jab, and bow, hit him with a head kick, and boom, lay down. It's funny.
Oh, man, that is awesome. So 4 fights in a year.
Yep.
Man, you're more active than some professional fighters.
Yeah, I try to be.
All right, and you're going to fight here tonight, but you're cornering Abel Galindo tonight. Anything you can tell us about Abel?
He's a great fighter. Great defense, great guard. I think he's really excited to do some boxing, so, you know, really let them hands go. But I'm excited for him to fight, and this is his first fight of the year. First fight ever, really, and I think he's going to do great. I'm really excited for him.
All right, well, so do you have a social media? Do you have a presence out there? Do people know you? Okay, so tell us a little bit about what you're doing out on social media.
I'm not really too big of a social media presence, but I do have an Instagram that I like to try to promote the gym and try to promote the fighters whenever they have a big fighting coming up or if we have an event going on at the gym. But
all right, so you want to tell us what that is?
Yeah, my Instagram is at Sebastian Arista 19.
Okay. Yeah. All right, so look for Sebastian on Instagram, and we're going to post this as soon as we're done. We're going to post this up on the web, and now you've got a little bit of video of you talking. You can put that on your Instagram or wherever you want to go.
Sounds great.
All right, thanks so much for your time. We're going to see what happens with Abel, but hopefully we'll get to see you in action at some point in the future.
Yeah, hopefully. Y'all will definitely soon. I will definitely be back.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. It means so much.
Okay, bye-bye.